What a program. What a program by the other band. You guys practice all day long, or what? My name's Keith Bearden. Nice to meet you. I'm from Texas Tech University, the runner-up for the basketball. Wow, well, I'm really impressed with your band. So tell me a little bit about how long do you rehearse each week? Okay, you're in school.
Okay. The wind ensemble is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 7:40.
7 to 7:40 on Tuesday and Thursday. 80 minutes a week. So there's a high expectation from your director that you do some individual practice. That's why you can play this liturgy, right? Okay, and that's a very, very important culture to establish. Depending on some bands meet an hour a day, some an hour and a half every day. And too often, I go around to a lot of these clinics, and they're not prepared individually. So they wait till band time for the director to diaper and burp them, you know? So this is much better. The director has to teach it all, you know? It's much better if you have, and it would be nice to have more time so you can do more things. But I understand the level of literature you're playing. You students have to buy into what we're doing, and that's to practice individually. So that's why you can play this level. Now, you're incredibly prepared on your notes and rhythms. Very, very well done. Euphonium soloist, would you stand up? And all the other soloists, would you stand up? Go to your head, right? So you guys, you were really stars today. Thank you very much for playing that. That was really awesome. So if you had more time to spend on one specific area, what do you think it would be? What do you feel like we're not quite what we want to do? Does anybody have a thought on that? What keeps us from sounding really professional? What? Well, musicality could be one, yeah, because, and I was telling a band earlier, you know, when you're making a musical, when you're doing a phrase, what is a musical phrase? It's a sentence. It's a musical sentence. And if it doesn't say something, it's pretty boring. Like you can say, I'm really excited I'm going to Disney World. Hey, that's a statement. Or you say, I'm really excited I'm going to Disney World. And you can change that by saying, I'm really excited I'm going to Disney World. You know, there's so many ways you can make a phrase. So as long as it's making sense and it's making a musical sentence to them, it's more fun. You can get to express, put a little emotion in it. And I've got a couple of places marked, and we can look at that in a second. What's another thing that you hear that it's a little uneasy? I don't hear any wrong notes. That's because you practice. But what else could be better? Anybody? That was a good answer. Anybody else? How about intonation? That's a dirty word. They've been looking for that since I was a kid. Intonation. Yeah, and that's tough. May I ask the director, what is your instrument? Saxophone. I was going to guess percussion, but I really guessed wrong. So you're saxophone. That's why we have an awesome saxophone section. Oh gosh, you should have known that, because you guys really played well. Yes, you did. Brass. Do you work on buzzing your mouthpieces? You know what that is? So do you do the Remington exercise? Do you know what that is? All right, let me show you something that will really help focus our brass pitch and tone quality, because if you don't have good embouchure and good breath support, you're not going to have a very good tone, and you're not going to play in tune. And I hear a lot of things that we're really struggling with that. Some of that is just a lack of balance in the section, because the poor first trumpet player is struggling up here after these high notes, and everybody else is kind of hanging out there, you know, get a sandwich or whatever. But we'll look at that in a second. So let me just show you something really simple. I'm not going to do the whole thing, because Mickey's ticking over here, and they get really upset if I go over time. I could spend 3 hours with you, but we don't have that, so we'll give you the short version. So let's hear the Woodlands play Concert F. and then we're gonna go down a half step. Can you all do that? Okay, that's simple. Here we go. Concert F, down a half step, back to concert F. Brass, you just sit there. Take your mouthpiece off for right now. Okay, here we go. Woodwinds, 2, ready? Find your note, concert F. Concert F. Okay, one more time, just the woodwinds by concert F. Ready? Down a half step. Now you play concert F, then down a whole step. Ready? Here we go. Hold. And then we go down a step and a half. So we're just going down chromatically. You get the idea? Okay, let's just do that about 5 notes. Here we go. So go back to concert F, then down a half step. Concert F, down a whole step. Concert F, step and a half, and so on. Okay, just down chromatically. Here we go. Concert F. Listen for balance, low woodwinds. In your 80 minutes. You can do that the other way, go up chromatically. Now, brass, take your mouthpieces, and I want you to buzz a concert F. I'm going to have them play it, and you buzz that pitch. Okay? Tubas, that's a big mouthpiece. Drop your little finger over about half the hole. Okay? And it'll be a lot easier to pass out. Here we go. Woodwinds play concert F, and then they're going to stop, and then you buzz that pitch. Okay? Here we go. Woodwinds play, then brass buzz. Brass. Okay. Now, that's what I would expect the first time. But let me tell you something. The next time it's going to be better. Okay, play it again. Woodwinds. Concert F. Lots of air. Did you hear it better? And if you will do this on a daily basis, because in order to buzz that pitch, you have to have the right embouchure, you have to have good air. Now, you can cheat on the embouchure and close the teeth, low brass, and then we get a real stuffy sound, right? If you close your teeth, that's what it sounds. If you open your teeth, you get a more resonant sound. So make sure the teeth are open quite a bit. Now, I'm going to do the Remington exercise. We'll do it, that's a couple, 3 notes. We're going to go, dee, do, do. Brass buzz the same thing. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Then we'll play the next one. Okay, so you're after the woodwinds. Here we go. Woodwinds. Okay, set. Didn't quite get the half step, did we? Buzz, buzz, buzz. One more time. Here we go, brass. Ready, go. It was better. Did you hear the difference? So you can imagine what this will do after a while. And so as you do that, your brass sounds will really, and your tone quality will improve. And you can do this at home. If you can buzz it and sing it, you can play it really well. So that's something you can really do, and I guarantee it will pay you big dividends. So let's look at something musical. Let's look at God of Our Fathers, as you mentioned that. Let's look at measure 44. And let's see what we can do to make a musical sentence here. Well, that's really a march tempo there. But I wanted to do this to demonstrate the trumpet. Oh my goodness, 28 seconds. Play me a concert B flat scale. Okay, just in quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, let's play that musically. Watch me, and here we go. Ready? Set, song. Right? And make a sentence, make a phrase out of that. He doesn't have to conduct that and show you. You need to feel that and shape that phrase and give it some meaning. Is that only in the melodic line? No, it can be in the harmony or the counter melody or whoever might have that. So we didn't have a lot of time today, but I know you need to go into bigger and better things called Disney World, right? You're going tonight. Have a great time, and we made a lot of comments on the recording, so that will help also. I wish you guys the best. Really enjoyed it. Thank you very much, and have fun.